When you look at these Teamsters unions, yes. I'm particularly concerned about breweries, yes, and soft drink plants. Now, could you get me the actual water usage of every brewery and every soft drink plant? I just want to know, beer producers, right? Soft drink producers, exactly where are you getting your water from? Now, I've drank some water from Walmart, isn't that, buddy? And then there was Pepsi and there was Coke, and somebody thought we're going to vampire the nation. They're all going to be Coca-Cola drinkers. Yes. And then you were going to have to drink alcohol to be able to get an erection because the lizard in your ass said that we're all going to be alcoholics. Shoot. Similar to smoking, we're going to smoke our sex, and that's how we're going to do it. Yes. Why don't you get me the actual manufacturers of all beer? Yes. And all soft drinks, yes. And then exactly how they paid my relatives to obstruct my rights so as to keep the show going, yes. Now, let's say I'm concerned about wineries taking water, and could be that beer manufacturers, this bud's on you. Coors Light, Bush Beer, Rain Beer. And then Walmart seems to be a big consumer of water. I thought about that lighting yesterday. Somebody's not using the liquid products that women. Well, seemed that those in the family thought that we would all have to use a product to be able to get stimulated. I thought, no, we won't. What I'll do is I'll have a charity of women that like the idea of their sexuality is being downloaded for free so that you yourself as a citizen won't have to purchase anything to be able to experience an orgasm. Now, I just wanted to know, okay, of all the manufacturers of breweries, yes, and all the manufacturers of soft drinks, yes, how many of them paid Wayne, Lori, Sandy, Doug, or any other relative to keep the show going because they were making so much money controlling what the consumer was purchasing because the consumer always buys what gives them a hard on or a wet vagina. Yes. Now, let's say there's some lawsuits out there that I haven't yet thought of, and you're going to make me appear in court on the 25th or the 28th while having knowledge that you're in violation of numerous laws, the manual itself. And then you're going to continue to support the payroll system where you have to purchase a product to be able to download some sort of sexuality so that you can have a sexual experience where you used to not have to buy anything to do that. Now, get me all of the products that my immediate family and quite possibly distant Verna, Ooch, Butch, Stephen's wife and possibly Stephen, yes, 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 my cousins, Ooch, cousin Debbie, married to Clinton, and then there's Bob and Cherie. I thought Cherie was in town. Ooh, ooh. And then there was Coralie. It seemed that Verna, yes, and then George Sinclair, yes. I thought George Sinclair was on Sheriff Bill Benedict. Did the sheriff have my uncle on him as a bee on him? I mean, did you go having beers while my uncle was drinking beer through your actual mouth? And then I'm almost out of money and I had to call somebody to maybe get an hour's worth of work. Yes. Now, did Verna have to be on any persons? Because she's been in Clallam County her whole life. See, my grandmother, my biological grandmother, was married to a Sinclair. Yes, died in an accident before she married my biological grandfather. Is there anybody in Clallam County that remembers George Sinclair? Or Clara Hulse, Clara Rose Hulse, that graduated from Roosevelt High School in 1936? Now, let's say all of my relatives have been paying for the show to obstruct my rights as a father because they were getting paid for each product that you consumed so that they could be on you so that you could have sex with somebody.